Welcome back to News 46. 2 burros were killed last night on North Highway 160.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, Nevada Highway Patrol, and Animal Control all arrived on scene to a vehicle versus burro accident on Highway 160 near Country Place. This is often the location where these animals cross the highway. 2 burros were hit last night. One was killed on impact. The other one was gravely injured and had to be put down by Nye County Sheriff's deputies. Sheriff Sharon Worley was also on scene at the accident last night. The driver and only occupant of the vehicle did not claim any injury at the time of the collision. However, the car did receive major damage. Drivers are urged to please drive safe around this area and please look out for burros. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, there's still time to see Santa at the University of Nevada Cooperative Extension tonight.
It's tonight, Thursday. It's actually at the Garden, which is over next to the Cooperative Extension at Dandelion and Calvada. From 4:30 to 6:30, we will be having cookies, and Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus is going to be there for the kids. And we're going to be out decorating the garden tomorrow, so there'll be a lot of lights and Christmas music. And if we're lucky, we'll have some carolers. Just a fun evening out. Hot chocolate for all the kids and adults. Right. Just a time to come see Santa for yourself. It's open to the public. It's free. Bring your cameras and take your pictures with your children and Santa Claus.
Where's it at?
The Extension Garden, which is right on the corner of Calvada and Dandelion, and you'll see all the lights.
All right, let's see what's happening across the state.
I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Here's your news across Nevada. Home sales have risen once again in our area. In November, 33 single-family units were sold at an average price of $188,903. Last November, the average price was $155,000. This is a 14% increase in home sales and a 22% increase in the average sale price. The Department of Motor Vehicles and the Nevada Highway Patrol would like to remind moped owners in Nevada that they have a limited number of days left to register their mopeds before enforcement is set to begin. Under Senate Bill 404, moped owners in Nevada must now pay a one-time only fee to register and plate their vehicle. A driver's license of any class is required to ride on public streets, but mopeds will still remain exempt from insurance and helmet laws. Law enforcement can begin issuing citations to unregistered mopeds as of January 1st and will be watching for vehicles that do not display a license plate. Owners will have to bring their vehicles into the DMV for an inspection to determine whether the vehicle is actually a moped and to establish the vehicle identification number. Nevada's unemployment rate fell to a seasonally adjusted 5.2% in November, down 0.3 of a percentage point from October. This is the lowest the unemployment rate has been since December of 2007. Unemployment insurance claims are at their lowest level in a decade, and wages and employment are at all-time highs. Employment is now registering above 1.3 million, with an additional 34,700 jobs over November of last year. This marks the 71st consecutive month of growth. Additionally, employment in small business has also reached a record, surpassing 600,000. The Nevada Highway Patrol is happy to announce that they will begin deploying their new uniforms starting January 1st of next year. Troopers will be seen patrolling our roadways wearing their new gray uniform. While they will be issuing new uniforms, it may not be uncommon to see troopers wearing the pre-existing navy blue uniforms until all troopers have been issued the new uniform. Please note that the fleet of NHP patrol vehicles will remain the same color scheme and markings. The Clark County Library and Nevada Legal Services are offering a full schedule of free legal education classes to the public from January through April of 2017. The classes will be held at the Law Library, located in downtown Las Vegas at 309 South 3rd Street, Suite 400. For more information, you can give them a call at 702-455-4696 for a complete list of classes offered. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Thanks, Deanna. The Pahrump Rotary Club built Judy Chernoski a new wheelchair ramp, and the lady is thrilled with the outcome. We caught up with the feisty one at her home today.
Oh, it is so nice. It's even the paint, the black paint has like sand in it. So there was a little part down here that was frozen, and I came right off of it, no problem, compared to the old one that you skied all the way down if you stayed on it. But it is just safe. You know, they put the rails on the side, and down near the bottom so that the wheels would not go off, and I can turn completely around and feel comfortable doing it.
So you had an old ramp. Tell us how bad it was.
Well, it was bad to the point I had slid off of it twice. It's the right side is going down, and when you come down, you automatically go that way. And my dog, I got a service dog, Buster, he won't even ride on my lap coming down the old ramp because it scares him. He'll jump down, you know. This one here doesn't bother him a bit, the new one, but it's starting to rot. I don't know if they didn't build it right. Well, I know it's too steep. There's a certain amount of feet it has to be, you know, per yard or something like that. But the Rotary got out here and measured it completely to make sure it was going to be exactly right.
How did you get in contact with the Rotary Club? How did they find out about your need?
Well, I called the Chamber of Commerce, and they said that they would, you know, probably that they help people like this with ramps and, you know, like that. And I said, oh, okay. So they looked up and gave me the number, and I called them. They called me back and scheduled it. And when I called them, it was summertime, and it was too hot for anybody to be out working. And so then they called me and said that they'd be out that weekend. And they came out, and the weekend was gone, and they had fixed it. We had coffee for them and Pepsi and, you know, all that good stuff. But they just came all of a sudden one morning, and it took them, all day. They came back the next day to paint it. And I kept telling them, hurry up, finish, because I wanted to come down it. I didn't want to come down the old one. And they picked on me. They said, well, it'll be 24 hours before you can use it. I said, what? I got a brand new ramp and I've got to wait 24 hours? I've got to use that old one? And I said, that means I'm not even going outside. And they said, no, after I fussed with them a little. They said, no, in 3-4 hours you'll be able to use it.
And as we head to break, we have some breaking news to tell you about.
That's right. We have a single vehicle rollover. If you've been hearing the sirens, if you live in the area of 372 and Banovich, one person has been transported from a rollover accident. We'll have more of that on tomorrow's newscast. We'll see you right after the break.